live in the darkness, there's nobody home. It's me and his walls and an old telephone. And I feel like a shadow, so run from the light. Sometimes the light ain't as bad in the night. And you know I tried once, saw it coming. I tried twice and it ended the same. And then 3 strikes and you're out of the running, standing alone at the end of the game. There's a ladder before me that I never could climb.
Coach Swanson was helpful making me overall a better athlete and teammate this year, and I thank him for all the opportunities that he gave me. We all had a lot of fun, and I look forward to having him as our principal in the future.
I want to thank Mr. Swanson for 2 great years of baseball and giving everyone a chance to play. These have been some of the greatest years of baseball in my life.
I want to thank Mr. Swanson for the past 2 years playing for him. It was the most fun I've ever had playing baseball in my life, and I think he had a big part in that. And I'm also excited for him to be the principal for my senior year next year, and I hope I see him at a lot of games. Thank you.
And I always remember Coach Swanson walking on the bus after the Silver Lake game, and Coach Niles announcing that he was our principal, and getting everyone else on the bus. Wicked hype.
And there was a funny moment during the season where, probably not funny during the game that happened, but I missed a couple bunt signs. I was a little bummed out about that, but like any other coach would probably be screaming, swearing at me. But like Mr. Swanson's way was very like effective. He wouldn't be like yelling in your face, but he would be telling you like what you did wrong. Just very like encouraging, and that meant so much to me, and I really went back to learn those signs, and I don't think I missed one after that. So.
I'll never forget Coach Swanson's constant passion for baseball. He's always wanting to be around the team. He never wants to leave the field even when the games are over. I especially like to thank Coach for giving me the opportunity to play this year, because of my injury, I was not expecting to, and that was one thing that he's willing to do for everyone, because he wants to think that he thinks that everybody deserves a chance to play baseball. I'll miss Coach, and I hope that he gets a chance to come back and coach again. Everybody deserves to have Coach Swanson as a coach.
Coach Swanson loved to be on the field every second of the day, and you could tell that when he stepped on the field, that's exactly where he wanted to be. And I think his passion for the game really motivated myself and everyone on the team to be the best that they could be.
I won't ever forget the times that we had. He loved baseball so much. He was out here every day. And even when the team never played to our full potential, he never stopped believing in us. He was so inspiring. And throughout the year, I kind of slumped in hitting, but that never stopped him from batting me. And eventually, I got my groove back. He had me bunt a couple times, and I really did like that. And it is sad that he's not going to be coaching, because I'd want the upcoming kids who are going to be on JV to have him as a coach. But principal is a great job, and
yeah, he was great. He always has a positive attitude. And he always kept us in the game no matter how down we were. Like, I forget one of the games, we were getting slaughtered, but he always kept a positive, like, upbeat attitude, kept us working, made us want to win. And that was just great. And that's what we like about him.
I think one of the funniest memories I've had of Coach is he would always have me play first base in warm-ups in the beginning of a game, Yet every time in practice he would put me out in the outfield. For some reason I never played an inning of outfield, which was weird. And then just the fact that he didn't have us run a Burma the entire year was really nice, as opposed to last year. I think for the fitness of it was his saying. I think he was just a morale booster for the entire team.
Mr. Swanson was a great coach. Very glad he gave me the opportunity to play for the JV team. He did a great job of keeping us all positive during the games, no matter how it was going. And the team meetings in between each innings was great, with Kuzer breaking us down. And he gave us and me great advice on how to play the game correctly and what we have to do to succeed. And I was just really glad he was able to do that for us.
One of my favorite memories of Coach Swanson is during the 10-inning Duxbury game. He really stayed calm and cool, even though the umps were making a lot of bad calls. And when we lost that game, he wasn't really mad. He was impressed with our ability to come back down from 8-0.
I would like to thank Coach Swanson for just giving everyone like equal chance and letting everyone touch the field just to have a good time. And I really like the fact he emphasized just have a fun time while playing baseball, and it's all about having fun, but like also try to win as a team, which really brought us all together. And I'd also like to thank him for just putting me in at catcher during those last innings of those games, as I like to call myself the closing catcher. I like to have a good reputation of having so-called saves in games for being the closing catcher.
I always loved how Coach Swanson would kind of gather us into a group after every inning, and he would tell us, don't worry about it, or keep going. He would say, he pretty much like kind of motivate us to get back out there, get some runs back, or keep it going. You're playing well, and you always be positive. Even if you're down by 10 runs, you still come back and win.
He had confidence in me as a pitcher, which really helped me have confidence in myself. And we really appreciate everything that he's done for us, and we are definitely going to work hard in this offseason to make him proud.
Coach Swanson's love for baseball just made it really fun to play, and I was always looking forward to coming down and playing in games and practices. He gave us a lot of good advice throughout the season about like baseball mechanics, and I liked his ideas on like the power of visualization because I don't know, I just feel like that's really helpful.
And Coach Swanson's been a real inspiration to us all, I think, especially some of the juniors that have been on JV for a couple of years. I mean, I know it's frustrating coming down from varsity practice to JV practice, but once we all got back in the swing of things and we all realized that we were playing for our favorite coach, it was all A-okay from there. So, and his passion really shines out when he's on the field. You can tell that there's no place he'd rather be, and I've yet to meet a more passionate coach in my short days here on Earth. But
one of my best memories during this baseball season was getting to hit in the leadoff spot. It made for a really enjoyable and fulfilling season. I want to thank him for making that happen and for putting in the time and effort to commit to this team and be a good coach. And I know how much baseball means to him.
It watches my dreams. It calls me a liar sometimes when I say I don't need none of those things. But you know I tried once, I saw it coming. I tried twice and it ended the same. And then 3 strikes and you're out of the running, standing alone. The end of the game. The end of the game. but I know they are.